Hello everyone and welcome to Diamond Paintings with me, your host Mike. Now today has woken up, I have been woken up by this wretched rain and I've just remembered I've run out of the black and that's on the to-do list today, but we'll crack on anyway. I totally forgot about that. But that can be part of the filling situation. So yeah, I was woken up by wind and rain today. Proper raining, like from probably 7:30. So that was pretty good. And then got up I was too tired, so I went back to bed for a bit. And then got up at 9. And then grabbed a cup of tea. Was starting to read my magazine of the week because it's called The Week. And yeah, so read that, a little bit of that. It's quite a long magazine, so I read a couple of pages and take a break from it and stuff like that. But yeah, it's gonna be quite a cold, miserable day, I think, today. I'm gonna say that that's a black. I'm not entirely sure, but that one looks like a black, so I'm gonna put that there. Is that that? Yeah, baby. Excellent. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. And then I thought, right, I'm gonna get started on diamond painting because I was waiting for a video to upload. So yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we're now fully out of black here, so I'm gonna have to do a colour fulfillment check on that. But we can carry on anyway. Just take that one out because that's annoying. But yeah, what we'll do is, if there's any colours that are missing, we'll just tackle that at the end. What's important is that we don't lose time, because we need to get this finished by October the 31st. So I think we'll do it. We've still got another week or so yet. But yeah, let me know in the comments, with Christmas time, our payments, where we work, we get paid a week before Christmas, and boy does it feel like a long stretch, because we've then got to wait 6 weeks for the next paycheck. So let me know if you guys get paid before Christmas or after Christmas. I'm just being nosy, that's all. So yeah, yesterday I filmed a bit of Eddie's stove art that I needed to do. That one. So I've done a bit of that. I needed to film that, and yeah, today's pretty easy. I mean, it's just, I've got craft channel sorted, diamond painting sorted. It's just a case of doing a bit of Titanic. I really must tackle that today, because we can't keep leaving it, and then I really want to try and sort out this bounty, because I've been delaying it for several weeks. So if we can try and sort that out, that'd be great. So yeah, but the good news is I know where that colour there is, the K, and I know where that purple bit is there, so I know exactly where that is, so we will do that. I'm going to try and get it for the next session. Even if we go back slightly and just try and fill it, it will save time. So but yeah, it's a cold, miserable day. I feel like singing that Santa song, you know, that song that goes, baby, it's cold outside, oh yeah. I love that scene where, you know, in Elf, the elf is singing and the other woman, the woman's singing as well, and they're going, I really can't stay, and then he's doing like the backing voice, and he's like a little kid, isn't he, in that toy shop, because he sits in one of the, is it the gingerbread house or Hansel and Gretel? Oh my god, that's going back a few years. Hansel and Gretel, god blimey. Remember that when I was a kid, and I'm now 30, so no, I'm going back, you know. I'm going back. I'm 29. So I have to reach the grand old age of 30 this year, and I wish my birthday was like through like the summer months, because my birthday is so close to Christmas, and I just wish it was a little bit like further in the like near January sort of time, like probably about June or July. But I'm quite elite. I was born pretty late, so yes. My friend, oh my god, she nearly had a Halloween baby. She told my sister that she didn't want to have it on Halloween because there's like apparently it's bad luck or something to have a kid on Halloween. So apparently, although she was about to have the kid, she held it in because she didn't want to have it on Halloween, apparently. So I've never heard of that before, but yeah, wow. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. But today is just going to be a very sort of like relaxed day. I'll probably do diamond painting, and then I'll do a bit of YouTube clearing, watch the news, see if there's anything exciting, try and sort out Titanic, and then if I've got time, Bounty as well, because most of the other channels are sorted for today. So yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, yesterday, gee whiz, it was busy. I just had to like film all day long. Oh, heights and gaps, why? But I know it's going to be filled, so it's right round here, isn't it? All round here. Damn. Just gonna have a look. I'm sure I put some in this drawer. I don't think I've got any. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to have a hunt around for them, because we should have more of them. So I don't know why we've got a gap. Baby, it's cold outside. I really can't stay. La, 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 la. By the way, some of my YouTubers will be getting cards. I normally dispatch Christmas cards around about, let's see, so probably about because of all the strikes and that, I'll probably send them midweek, and I'll always send them signed for, because I hate standard. I like to know where it is, so I will be sending them signed for. Obviously on the cheapest method, which is second class, because I like to know. Some of my friends, I surprise them, so I like to know that it's got there, so yes. So I will be doing that. Maybe it's cold outside. I've got that song in my head. But tomorrow's going to be a busy day. I've got a gap. I'm not an early person, an early morning person. I'm much more an afternoon sort of person. But I have to get up early because I need to do like filming and stuff like that. But tomorrow I've got to go and have this doctor's appointment to see what they want me to do. And my gut feeling is they're going to put me on a blood pressure form thing again. So I have to do my blood pressure every day. But I don't have a blood pressure machine. I had to borrow it from my nan. And yeah, so if they put me on that, then I just think it's a waste of an appointment. I don't know why they can't just give me the medication. Because all what's going to happen is I'm going to go down there, and then they're going to go, oh, so what's wrong then? Oh yeah, I've got a bit of heart palpitation. Oh right, you're going to have to go to A&E. Do you see what I mean? So yeah. Oh crap, I forgot to do the time. Okay, so let's minus off that. So if we say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. We'll try and stretch it to 45, but I think my phone is low on storage, so it could cut out. Just to pre-warn you, it could cut out at any time. Yeah. And the drills don't necessarily have to be straight. As long as it covers the symbol, that's what you're aiming for there. So it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, you know. So yeah. Oh, we've got U. I do love this colour. It's like a terracotta sort of colour that you would paint your fence. Yeah, I do like that. Baby, it's cold outside. Go rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. For Jesus Christ our Saviour is born on Christmas Day, to save our soul from Satan, how when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh my God, I'd love to do my own CD. There is actually a way of burning your own CD. It's not physically putting it in the fire, but you can do like a recording of a song and then you burn it onto disc so that it creates a CD. I can't remember how you do it. It's done by a special machine. So there are these machines. It's got a VHS tape section and a DVD section, and you push a button and while it's playing it's copying it over to the other disc. It's very good. But I'm looking forward to my mince pie this year. I don't eat mince pies. Oh my God, you know, till Christmas time. But Greggs have already started doing Christmas pies. They've got a Batman cookie and I've not tried that yet. I really want to try that, but probably won't get a chance this month. I really am dedicated to trying losing this weight. So sometimes I have a relapse and I go back on myself and order fast food, but it is difficult, you know, when your body has been so used to having that sort of food, and it is difficult. I mean, last night, as I said, I had my dinner about 7:30 and I was getting hungry again at like 12 o'clock at night, and I tried to trick my brain and I just tried to ignore it, because the more you eat, the more you're going to stretch your stomach, and the more food your body will expect to have, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do on that one. Have to try and say no. Once Christmas comes, I don't care, you know, I'll eat as much as I want. Do you know what's funny? Yeah, so one of my Santa paintings, I do apologise if you can hear that clanging noise. That's something in the washing machine. I think it's like the zip of my jacket. But at Christmas time, I'd done this Santa painting. It was an off-camera project, and I really enjoyed it. So I got another one, and I couldn't believe it. They changed the posture of the face. The drills were all different colours, so you can never get two paintings that are the same. It will be very tricky. So say I get another painting like this, it could be totally different colours, but yeah, I was really annoyed because like I needed it exactly the same. So, because I want to do like 4 of them, but I'm actually thinking of not getting George nothing, because he's got this issue where you'll give him something, but he just don't open it for years on end. I mean, I bought him a painting last year and it's still in the Christmas wrapper. That ain't normal. I'm sorry, but it isn't. So I'm actually thinking, what the hell do I get him? Because he don't use anything. Even with Amazon vouchers or, you know, gift vouchers, he keeps them for years on end before he uses them. I just don't know whether I should, but I can't exactly get him nothing, you know. So I'm not really, I don't really know what I can get. It's just very difficult. My sister bought him a pool table, and he's kept it in birthday paper ever since. And then like Christmas time, he'll keep an empty advent calendar, which is, I find that very bizarre. So when he's not looking, I chuck it in the bin, and he's like, where's that gone? And he gets really angry over it, and I'm like, it's a bloody advent calendar, like, chill. Jesus. So yeah, when I see it, I just chuck it away, because I know that's not like normal. So, but yes. Mighty gentlemen, let us know, let us know, let us know. All the weather outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful. But since there's no place to go, let us know, let us know, let us know, yeah. My mum likes Michael Bublé. I do like his songs, but some of them are so slow, and I'm like, I don't really like that. I like upbeat. So what I'm doing here is, as you can see, we've got some gappage. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep it into that line section. We will go back over and fill that. That is not a problem. So yesterday I was waiting for my Amazon voucher, and still nothing, because they have to send it. You know, if I was a company, and if I was the managing, director of that company, and I knew that there was Royal Mail strikes, I certainly wouldn't send it with Royal Mail. But what do? They send it with Royal Mail. So yeah, I could be waiting ages. They actually sent me one of my other subscriptions, came with an M&S. I got this. So one of the other ones came with an M&S gift card, and I'm like, I don't really shop in that shop. So I'm probably going to give that to my mum, because I don't really shop in there. I don't really know what sort of, I think they sell food and clothing, I think, but it's really expensive in there, so I'm not entirely sure what I'd use it on. So I'll just give it to my mum, and then next time she's downtown, where are you going to? She can, buy something she wants. But it's nice that they do that. It's like a fishing rope, and they're reeling you in to get this offer. But then two, you're getting a lovely magazine each time, and you're also getting yourself £10 to spend. So technically what happens is, if the direct debit is say £20, you're technically getting £10 back in a gift card. How cool is that? I think it's also a selling point as well, like perhaps they're not getting much sales and they want to sell things, they want to get things sold, so they put an incentive offer in. Some of them come with all sorts of wonderful things. There's slow cookers, there's barbecues, there's this sewing machine. I really need to get on touch with them, because they still haven't sent it, and it's just getting ridiculous. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna, I'm always on Facebook looking at offers and that. And I'm in the process of setting up a diamond painting page, but I'm not entirely sure how you do it. So I'm looking into how to do that. I might ask my friend for some help. I saw there was this guy, and he was doing the voiceover for Thomas the Tank Engine on TikTok, and he does so many voices. He does Peppa Pig, he does Thomas the Tank Engine, he does ITV. He's really good at what he does. Where they go, and now it's time for Emmerdale, like that. So That's what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do like a voiceover for that sort of character. Lots of my friends say that I've got that sort of voice, or the voice of like a TV presenter. That was one of, it's really weird. So when I was a kid, I used to want to be a train driver. Then I wanted to do acting, and then after I have done acting in the past. The great thing about being an actor is you never know if they're being serious or not. And then I moved to sort of like the West End and backstage sort of stuff, and yeah, that's where we do this at the moment. So, by the way, if anyone was watching BBC News at 6, I think it was the other day, we the cast of doing the next show that we were doing, I think it's called Justice at Fire or something like that. They won the news apparently, but I missed it. So, yeah. There's 2, there's 4, there's 6, there's 8. Who do we appreciate? I don't know, I'm singing a song that I didn't really want to sing. Na 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 na. I've just got that theme tune in my head, I don't know why. Does anyone know that song? It goes, one voice singing in the darkness. Oh my god, yeah. Daniel O'Donnell came on TikTok yesterday and he went, hello, this is Daniel O'Donnell. And I'm like, yeah, swipe up. I don't really like his music. It's very slow. It's very, you know, you need a bit of upbeat to it. But yeah, it goes, I think it said something along the lines of, hello, it's Daniel O'Donnell on TikTok. Like that. So, sounds very posh, you know. I'll always, every time I say posh, I think of that song of in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang where they go, it's a posh, posh travelling life, the travelling life for me. La 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 in the rebel company. I've actually watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh, you, pretty chitty bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, we love you. And you, pretty chitty bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, what we do. Never in a motor car, what a fun time we'll sing. I don't know if that's the lyric, but yeah. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, la 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 la. And you actually saw the it's not obviously a real car, but this small car runs along the stage. It was remote controlled. But yeah, it was. I think you saw a bit of the real car like later on, but really good. The Back to the Future, I've studied that the musical. They put it on like this little rig thing that spins round. So yeah, it always amazes me how they get a real car on the stage. It's probably like a cardboard thing, isn't it, made to look real. Santa wishes you'd be free. Santa wishes only me. The only wish on Santa's list. I'm in a singing mood. But after this song, I need to do some housework. Because I've been waiting to do... I was going to do the hoovering yesterday, but then I couldn't be bothered. So I'll do that today. Whack my AirPods in, listen to some music and get... hoovering and a good old hour spring cleaning, you know, even though it's not spring. So as you can see, although we've got a gap, we are sort of like building it up a bit and closing that gap a bit, but it does crop up an awful lot around here, so we'll have to wait and see about that. La 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 la. I love that song by Pavarotti, and he goes, la la, mona mezza mare, mamma mia, sessanta la 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 la. But I do love, I've seen bits and pieces of the Phantom of the Opera on the stage, and it's really good where they're singing over the bridge. And then there's like these boats with smoke effects. Probably one on wheels and that. Billy Elliot was quite an interesting one because they have these dresses that come on, but they're sort of like on a rick where Billy sort of like pushes the set off the stage and it goes into the side wing. It's really, really good how it's done. And then they have this massive bed that comes out of the stage. I mean, the amount of... Lion King has something similar to that. They had like this massive sort of Pride Park come up. That show, oh man, it's never ever moved out of the Lyceum Theatre. I've spoke about this previously, some you know, stage shows, they don't come back in. It's really interesting. Like they'll stay in the West End and then they'll move, because I think they're like touring ones. But Lyceum, oh man, that's been home to Lion King for as long as I can remember. Remember when. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop, lollipop. Ba-dum, bum, bum. I love that one that goes, you know, I can't remember her name, but yes, Dion Brumfield. She goes, Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this. My mama said, Mama said, I'm walking the other day. I'm actually on an app called Schmule. It's S-M-U-L-E. I need to get them back out. It's so funny. I need to do a video on it. It's you basically sing in your microphone, but they've got the songs there and the lyrics for you and the tune, so you know what to sing. But I do like a bit of Fergal Sharkey. He sings, a good heart is hard to find, please remember. It's called A Good Heart by Fergal Sharkey. It's quite a cool name that, isn't it? Fergal Sharkey. But yeah, he did a really good song called A Good Heart. I don't know how we missed this line, I do apologise. Let me go back and correct that. But I do love that Stevie Wonder is unfortunately blind. I think he was born like it, because he's been blind since, I think, so they say, he was born like it. But I know there's surgeries which can correct that. But yeah, he does a great song called Happy Birthday, and it goes, Happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I just love the bit where he goes, happy birthday to you. It's got, not like, happy birthday to you. I can sing that in German, but I'm not going to do it on here because it's quite a catchy song and I'll be singing it all day if I could. But it's basically, it goes, Zum Geburtstag viel Glück, zum Geburtstag viel Glück, zum Geburtstag alles von sehr gut, zum Geburtstag viel Glück. So I do know a bit German. 1, 2, 3, auf Wiedersehen. Guten Tag, which is like hello, good day. So yeah, I do know a bit some pieces. I think obviously when you're, when you're a YouTuber, you have to sort of like, you do need to learn several languages, because obviously if you're getting people that watch overseas, they might not understand English, so we then have to translate. That's why you've got Google Translate. So I'd like to be able to respond, like if it on a live chat, if someone asks me something in a different language, I'd like to be able to respond. So I do want to try learning that. I do a lot of sign language, so I'm learning a lot of sign language at the moment, and yeah, I still do that. Again, I was introduced to that by an acquaintance, and I wasn't really into that sort of thing, but yeah, I quite enjoy it. It always amazes me how they keep in speed with the person who's talking. Like sometimes, especially with Nicola Sturgeon, the SNP leader, she will stand there and then she's got someone at the side of her doing the sign language, and I'm thinking, how the hell do you keep up with what she's saying? You know, it really is fascinating. But I love the guy. He's on BBC Two and he's got a ponytail. Normally on BBC Two programmes, not all the time, but he's got a ponytail and he's just the facial expressions. I know that's his job, because with sign language you have to use your face to project the words as well, but you don't actually say it, you quieten it. But just the facial expressions, I'd love to know his name. He's so funny. He's really good at what he does, and every time I see the facial expression, it just makes me laugh. He's really, really funny, and he's a lovely chap. He has a ponytail. I wonder if you get hand ache when you do all that sort of thing, because I have to keep in line with what the person is saying on the TV, don't they? But I don't like watching programmes with sign language on the TV because it cuts half the screen off. So, yeah. Well, we're slowly but surely getting down to the last of this row here, which is lovely. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like this, yeah. I really want to try, I know this is really random, but I really want to try Knickerbocker Gloria. Apparently it's a massive ice cream. Never really tried one before, but I'd like to give it a go. So yeah. I'm going to put this drill down and then I'm going to have a drink, I think. And then after this, I really must get on with that hoovering, because I don't think there's Royal Mail today because there's a strike, but apparently they deliver tracked ones, and I don't know, but it should fit through the door, so. Oh, do you love it? Do you know what song I love? It's a song by Jack Jones and Ella Henderson, but the Jingle Bell Rock one, and it goes, "This is real, and I've been right here all along." But the my friend said the reason why they called it "This Is Real" is because it's because of the pandemic, and I couldn't stop laughing. But you know, it gets you thinking, was that named after that? But it's really catchy. Another one I like is by Avicii called Blessed, but you know, the upbeat one, and it goes, bless, 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 I need you, baby. I'd like to get back started on the Tower Ladder 9, but at the moment I'm just focusing on the tank for now, because they're always going to be there. And I was absolutely gutted when I was really geared up to do the Optimus Prime, and when I saw it, I just really made a U-turn on it. Seeing the old-fashioned one, I don't like it. I would have preferred the new version, but they've gone for the really old make, and unfortunately it is very rare for me to say no to a artwork, as you know, but it's just not, I'm completely not even interested in it anymore. If Robocop come out, I would do that. Or Short Circuit. Someone has to bring Short Circuit out. They just have to. Everyone wants it. We've got to get this Short Circuit out. La 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 la. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. So this is quite nice. We've got a couple of different colours cropping up here. This E colour that's right up there, why you would put that down here, I don't know. But we're going to have a lot of patches in this block. I think what I'll do for next session is I'll get that K colour, because we could do with filling this K in. Yeah, and then that'll be one, at least that'll be another colour taken care of. That one, yep. We've got 5. Johnny 5. Here's Johnny. I love that. Whoever made, you know, Short Circuit is such a fantastic film. I'm going to have to look at getting that on DVD. It's such a brilliant, brilliant film. Yeah. Just the way he goes, here's Johnny. And the way it looks so realistic when he's in the back of that truck and he brings himself to life. It is scary, but it's just brilliant. And then he goes dancing with this woman in the house and tries to cook, and I think one of his batteries dies. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah. Then obviously everyone tries to get him because he's this really cool high-tech robot. Last robot film I watched was a film called Robots, and about this famous robot called Big World or Ops World, something like that. Like generally if a film's on, I would... 118 on Sky is a really good channel because half the time it's loaded with films. So that, you know, doing that would be quite, I'll always check that channel out, you know. So, yeah. Rainbow flying high, everyone can see it shining over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow. Rainbow flying high, everyone can see it shining over the sky. Paint the whole world with the rainbow. Does anyone know what Zippy was? I mean, we know Bungle was a bear. George was the hippo. So what is Zippy? That is the question. Do we know what creature Zippy was? We don't know, do we? I mean, it can't be a zebra. Maybe that's a clue. Zippy, zebra. Maybe. But it's not black and white. So, because zebras are black and white. So what is Zippy? And then you had Jeff, which was the man, and such a brilliant... I mean, that's long before my time. That's long before I was even born, you know. So that was a programme that my mum used to watch. And I used to love, you know, that kids show, every night after school I would watch... No, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning I would watch... Welcome, welcome, welcome to the big blue house. You know, the big blue bear? The big bear. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the big blue house, yeah. Apparently, when the year 1992 wasn't a very good year for the Queen, because apparently Windsor Castle burnt down or something, and they had to rebuild it. And obviously, it was when Charles divorced Diana, and I think at the same time Princess Anne had a similar issue. So yeah. It's the right man waiting to depart. I've recently cut YouTube Premium because it's just an expense I could do without. I can use that money against an issue. yeah, and I'm starting to think of bringing it back because it's so aggravating. You know, when you're trying to listen to a song and all you get is poxy adverts. It's not so bad watching a video, but you know, some adverts you can't skip. You have to watch the entire advert, and it's rather annoying. Is that black? If that's the case, that can go in that hole there. Yabba dabba doo. Oh, do you know what? I love watching Pirates of the Caribbean on Boxing Day. Or Chicken Run. Everyone has to watch Chicken Run or Wallace and Gromit on Boxing Day. You just have to, don't you? It's just... But apparently that film took 4 years to make, because what they do is they're plaster scenes. So they have the character, then they film it, and then they'll move his hand like that, then they'll film it, then they'll move his other hand like that and film it, then they'll move his head like that and film it. God blimey, it must take years. How the hell can you do that? I wonder why it takes so long for it to come out. Do 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 la 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 la. Do apologise, I'm in a bit of a singing mood today. Really light my fire, 'cause your one is my only desire. Does anyone know Sandra Bullock? As a kid, I used to call her Sandra Bollocks. I couldn't get her name out right. And I used to say that. And it was so funny. And my mum was like, no, it's Sandra Bullock. And I couldn't, because obviously I was a kid back then. And I couldn't understand how the hell you pronounced that name. No, I weren't. How was I a kid back then? She would have been older than me. No, I must have been an adult. I can't remember, but whenever I heard that name, it was so funny because I just think the other one sounds better. Oh, don't get me started. Oh man. Hello, what's your name today? Yes, it's Mrs. I mean, it could be worse. I got an email from the works the other day, yesterday, something to do with it's Christmas. But I got an email to say that there was a new book coming out made by someone called Colleen Hoover. So it could be a bit worse. Hello, madam. What's your name? Mrs. Hoover. I do feel sorry for her with a name like that. Not entirely sure how we've got around in this, but I'll just direct that off and see what I can do with that. There we go. Right, we're coming up to Chico time. Boom, chico, waka, chico, boom. Say boom, chico, waka, chico, boom. Say boom, chico, waka, boom. That was the song we learned in school. It goes boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom. Say boom, chicka rocka, boom. Say boom, chicka rocka, boom. Boom, chicka rocka, boom, chicka rocka. I want my Amazon voucher. I want to go spending. So what's the buy in it when you're waiting on something that takes forever to come? If I knew there was delays, I certainly wouldn't send it on a second class service. But it's just causing problems because every time they have a strike, it's delaying the previous day's mail, and then they've got mail coming in the next day. So it's just causing havoc. And then one day you get half a dozen letters where they're so backlogged. So for Christmas, I'm staying well clear with them. If I send you out a Christmas card, it will be coming by a courier called Every. No. It will have to go through Royal Mail, but we just have to hope and pray that it gets there, you know. But then if I do Every, because I'm thinking of sending my friends some gifts as well, so I might do Every and just put the card in with the gift. Obviously I need to make it very clear I can't do everyone, okay, because I every year I select 5 people and only them 5 people will get this gift, but I will endeavour to send everyone a Christmas card. So yeah. Yeah, next session I think I really want to get this K colour because it's quite annoying seeing all this gappage, and I'll have a look for that black as well. So, oh my god, is that ambulance? Oh man, I love that programme. Damn it. I'm going to have to watch that. I'll have to wait for the hoovering. That could be after that. But I think what I'd like to do is I'll just finish off this square. So we'll try and squeeze one more line out if we can. And I can't leave the line on its own now. We need to finish this block. Oops. Upside down, boy, you turn me and it's inside out, yeah, round and round. Upside down, you turn me, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Upside down, you turn me, boy, you turn me. My pen does not want to pick up today. Really useful group, always different modes to play in the sheds. Gonna have to pick up some wax if this keeps doing this. We're running out of time. Come on, can we do this? I'm really looking forward to. It was a bit sad seeing this come to an end, but I'm excited now. I want to get this out of the way now, because yeah, I'm really excited to get this one done. Sing the happy song. That's another good film I like. It's the Smurfs. Nice family movie, that one. But it'd be nice to chuck this cellophane away. Do 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 pop. Yeah, I can't not finish the last line. I know there's gaps in it, but I just had to get this last line out of the way. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Oh crap. Because there's so many of the same colour here, so let's just sort that out. Come on, I'm against the clock here. I'm worried about my storage. Hurry up. It's gonna run out, I know it is. Wait for the abrupt cut. I bet it's gonna run out. Speedy Gonzales here. Hurry up. Come on. Come, Camellia, you come and go. There we go, lovely. So, yes, another block done and dusted. Obviously, we'll be doing some filling next session and hopefully moving it across slightly because I want to get this K colour that's down there, this little blockage here done. But please remember to like, share and subscribe. Tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos I do, and I'll see you at the same time as 7:30 tomorrow night. Take care, guys. Bye.